Good morning, I'm Bill Bast. I'm past president of SEAOI. The delegate and alternate delegate weren't able to make it today, but I am joined at the conference by some other past presidents of SEAOI, including Mike Tilk and John Boyd. I'm also joined by Brian Decker, who's on the NCSEA board currently. And we're happy to be the home of NCSEA offices in Chicago as well. We have about 800 members. It's been about 800 for the past 10 years, to my recollection. SEAOI was formed in 1965, so we're coming up on 50 years old. The annual dues for Illinois range from $0 to up to $265 a year. It's one of the highest in the country. We have a full complement of committees, and we have an awards program ourselves that's been going on for a number of years. I just want to point out a couple other things unique to Illinois. We provide support for the Structural Engineers Foundation, which gives scholarships to students in structural engineering. Every year they've been doing that. I think they give about 5 or 6 a year and continue to do so. And we also provide funding for a political action committee in Illinois. Illinois, which has the oldest professional licensing act, which is the Structural Engineers Act, also happens to have a sunset law. So the Structural Engineers Act actually will expire every 10 years unless it's purposefully renewed by the legislation. In addition, we've had the Structural Work Act, which allowed structural engineers to be sued for worksite safety for workers, and that had been a real bone of contention for structural engineers like me and others in the room until in 1995 we had a Republican Congress and a Republican governor, and it was finally taken off the books. And I'm proud to say that as the only Republican in the state of Illinois. So anyway, we fund those activities, and in Chicago, if you're a bridge engineer, you typically work through and belong to ASCE's SEI program. If you're a building engineer, you're a member of SEAOI. But to complement those activities, SEAOI has started a bridge symposium where they have bridge engineers come in for a day or two. That's been very successful, and just in the last 2 years, they started a structural engineering symposium which features the same thing but for buildings. So that concludes my report. Glad to be here this year. Thanks.
Thank you, Bill.